If you correspond with Ralf on television, video, or telephone, audio, or you chat, text, or email him, you're giving him permission to duplicate it, rebroadcast it on any of the Take Your Life Back Today show broadcasts.
Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4005-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-4005-HELP.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm the Addiction Recovery Coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. Let's talk about tricks to improve your memory. What'd you say? Tricks to improve your memory. It was once believed that the brain function peaked during early adulthood and then slowly declined, leading to lapses in memory and brain fog during your golden years. Now it's known for our modern lifestyle plays a significant role in contributing to cognitive decline, which is why exposure to toxins, chemicals, poor diet, lack of sleep, stress, and much more can actually hinder the functioning of your brain. The flip side is also true in the healthy lifestyle that can support your brain health, even encourage your brain to grow new neurons, a process known as neurogenesis. Your brain's hippocampus, the memory center, is especially able to grow new cells, and it's known that your hippocampus generates throughout your entire lifetime, even into your 90s, should God allow you to live that long. These tools are primarily based, which is wonderful news. You don't need expensive prescription, medication, or any medical procedure to boost your brain and your memory. You simply just try the following tricks that I will talk about on this episode. These are the 7 tricks to improve your memory. Eat right. Number 1 on my list. Always eat right. The foods you eat and don't eat play a crucial role in your memory. Fresh vegetables are essential as you are healthy fats and avoiding sugar and grain and carbohydrates. You can find detailed information about 9 foods for brain power as you Google it. For instance, curry, celery, broccoli, cauliflower, and walnuts contain antioxidants and other compounds that protect your brain's health and even stimulate the production of new brain cells. Increasing your animal-based omega-3 fat intake and reducing consumption of damaged omega-6 fat, think processed vegetable oils, in order to balance your omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. It's also important to keep that in mind. I prefer the krill oil to fish oil, as krill oil also contains astaxanthin, which is not only protects the omega-3 fats from oxidant, but also appears to be particularly beneficial in the brain's health. Coconut oil is another healthful fat for brain function. According to research by Dr. Newport, just over 2 tablespoons of coconut oil would supply you equivalent to 20 grams of medium-chain triglycerides, which is indicated as either a preventive measure against degenerative neurological diseases or treatment for an already established case. Number 2 is exercise. Exercise encourages your brain to work at an optimum capacity, stimulating nerve cells, multiple strengthening their interconnection and protecting them from damage. During exercise, nerve cells release proteins known as neurotrophic factors. One in particular, called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, triggers numerous other chemicals that promote neutral health and directly benefits during cognitive functions, including learning. Exercise is so very important. Even if some people just have a problem with jogging, just take a walk every day. Take your dog for a 5-mile walk, a 2-mile walk, a 1-mile walk. Number 3 is stop multitasking. Used for decades to describe the parallel processing abilities of computers, multitasking is now shorthand for the human attempt to do simultaneously as many things as possible, as quickly as possible. Ultimately, multitasking may actually slow you down, make you prone to errors, as well as make you forgetful. Research shows that you actually need about 8 seconds to commit a piece of information to your memory. So if you're talking on your phone and carrying groceries, when you put down your keys, you're unlikely to remember where you left them. The opposite of multitasking would be mindfulness, which helps you achieve undistracted focus. Students who took mindfulness class improved reading comprehension test scores and working memory capacity, as well as experienced fewer distracting thoughts. So make sure that you get your exercise and make sure that you don't multitask. Get good night's sleep. Number 4, and that's a huge one, folks. Research from Harvard indicates that people are 33% more likely to infer connections among distantly related ideas after sleeping 3, but few realize that their performance has actually improved. Sleep is also known to enhance memories and help you practice and improve your performance in challenging skills. In fact, a single night of sleep, only for 4 to 6 hours, can impact your ability to think clearly the next day. The process of brain growth, or neuroplasticity, is believed to underlie your brain's capacity to control behavior, including learning and memory. So, folks, I strongly believe 6 to 8 hours of sleep is quite important. We don't get that, and if we don't, it's not healthy for us. So try to get your sleep. Do it like I do. If you don't get a lot of sleep during the night, go to bed nice and early, because in the beginning, that sleep is super important. Number 5 is play brain games. If you don't sufficiently challenge your brain with new, surprising information, it eventually begins to deteriorate. What research into brain plasticity shows us, however, is that providing your brain with appropriate stimulus, you can counteract this generation. One way to challenge your brain is via brain games, which you can play online via websites, and you can also go to lumosity.com. That's LUMOSITY.com. So playing games keeps your mind active, keeps your mind thinking, keeps your mind healthy. Play games. Use that for exercises daily. Crossword puzzles are good. Even electronic games. Any type of games. Master a new skill is number 6. Engaging in purposely and meaningful activity stimulates your neurological system, counters the effects of stress-related diseases, reduces the risk of dementia, and enhances health and well-being. A key factor necessary for improving your brain function is reversing functional decline in the seriousness of purpose with which you engage in task. In other words, the task must be important to you and somehow meaningful and interesting to hold to your attention. For instance, one study revealed that craft activities such as quilting and knitting were associated with decreased odds of having mild cognitive impairment. Another study published earlier this year found that taking part of cognitively demanding activities like learning to quilt, to take digital photography, enhancing functioning, other type of hobbies or things to do, kept your brain on a high type of alert. And number 7 is try mnemonic devices. The 9 devices are memory tools to help you remember words, information, or concepts. They help you organize information into easier remember format. You could try such acronyms such as PUG for pick up grapes, visualizations such as imaging a tooth to remember your dentist appointment, rhymes if you need to remember a name. For instance, think of Shirley's hair is curly. Chunking, which is breaking up information into smaller chunks, such as organizing numbers into formats of phone numbers. And then there are so many more that you can go for. If you're serious about improving your memory and your cognitive functions, you also want to know about these 3 important variable brain health things. Vitamin D is very important. Active vitamin D receptors increase nerve growth in your brain, and research have also located metabolic pathways for vitamin D in hippocampus and cerebellum, part of your brain. So vitamin D is important, and the best vitamin D that you can get out there not only is the sun, it's also milk. Intermittent fasting. Contrary to popular belief, the ideal fuel for your brain is not glucose but ketones, which is the fat that your body mobilizes when you stop feeding it carbs and introduce coconut oil and other sources of healthy fats into your diet. A one-day fast can help your body to reset itself and start to burn fat instead of sugar. Further, it will help you reduce your overall calorie consumption, which promotes brain cell growth and cognitivity. And the last one, folks, would be gut health. Your gut is your second brain, and your gut bacteria transmits information to your brain via the vagus nerve, the 10th cranial nerve that runs from your brain stem into your enteric nervous system. There is a close connection between abnormal gut flora and abnormal brain development, and just as you're nervous in your brain, you also have neurons in your gut, including neurons that produce neurotransmitters like serotonin, and which is also found in your brain and is linked to your mood. Quite simply, your gut health can impact your brain function, psychic, and behavior as the interconnected and interdependent in a number of different ways. In addition to avoiding sugar, one of the best ways to support your gut health is to consume beneficial bacteria. You can use probiotic supplement for this, but I'm particularly fond in using fermented vegetables because they can deliver extraordinarily high levels of beneficial bacteria. Most people aren't aware that the healthy serving of sauerkraut, 2 to 3 ounces or so, you're getting the equivalent of 100 capsules, the highest potency probiotic you can buy. It's clearly one of the most cost-effective alternatives. And this is pretty much the 7 things to improve your memory. Try all 7. Try this on a daily basis, and if you have any questions, I do keep a hard copy of this. Just email me at ralf@takeyourlifebacktoday. Show, call me at 844-4050. Together, you and I will help you remember to watch my next episode.
but never got an answer, and wonder God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. I have read if you will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. He always knows what's right. God hears them all. There is no prayer too small. My God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. No prayer too small.